What's up? What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Noobside by the Universal Gamer. Welcome to my Universal Gamer update number 15. I got a couple of things to talk to you guys about in depth, so we're going to get right to it with my first segment, top 10 games for the upcoming week. First game, we got Resident Evil 4 HD on the 20th for the PS3. I did not know this game was coming out on the 20th. I thought it was coming out somewhere towards the end of the year or next year. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I was surprised when I seen this, that it was coming up for the upcoming games. Kirby Mass Attack on the 19th for the DS. Persona 2 on the 21st for the PSP. F1 2011 on the 23rd for the 360, PS3, and PC. Burnout Crash, which is an insult to anybody that's a fan of the original Burnout games. In the original Burnout games, they had a crash mode that everybody loved and enjoyed after they beat the original game. Now, with that said, in the Burnout Paradise, they did some things that fans didn't even ask for. They put an open world game to compete with other racers. Nobody asked for that inside the Burnout franchise. They took out the crash mode. Nobody asked for you to take out nothing. You know, we wanted our crash mode. We wanted it to be the way it was. Go to this city and race this track and all that. We liked it the way it was. So the people that's true fans of the Burnout game is not going to pick up this Burnout arcade game that's for the Xbox 360 and PS3 on the 20th. If somebody do pick it up that's a Burnout fan, they probably only like 1/3 of us is going to pick it up, but for anybody else, they're going to enjoy the game for what it is, a low crash arcade game, and that's that. But for us fans out there, that's an insult towards us. Supremacy MMA on the 23rd for the PS3 and 360. Now I put F1 2 times on this list, and I put Persona 2 twice on this list. I don't know what I was thinking. Probably 'cause I got a lot of stuff to do, and you know, my mind is all kind of different places. That's what happens when you're busy. But hey, sorry about that. But I'm gonna go to my last 2 games. Child of Eden on the 20th for the PS3 and 360, and we got, wait, what's that? What did I say? GOW3. What the hell is that? Is what is that really, is that Gears of War 3? Is what on the 20th? What on the 360? What Noobside, about you getting an Epic Edition? What? The hardcover strategy guide just to have it? What? It's like, nah, nah, man. But Gears of War 3, you know how long that game. I'm not even super hyped about that game no more, like as much as I was a year ago when it should have released a year ago. You know, it been at Comic-Con twice, at E3 twice. I mean, that shows that the game been done. What the hell are you guys showing off the game for? It's like, come on now. But, you know, man, Gears of War 3 on the 20th. I just can't wait. It's right around the corner. Well, for me, I'm picking it up midnight launch Monday. You know, a lot of people be all saying, well, what's the point of going to a midnight launch? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you rookies out there something. The point of going to a midnight launch is to pick the game up midnight. Open it up and do an unboxing for your YouTube fans out there and people of YouTube. Do an unboxing, you know, and then go night-night. Go to bed like around 12:30, 12:45. You know, just go to bed. Let that game marinate right there on the couch or on the counter, or on your table, or on your HD stand or something like that. And then you wake your ass up in the morning, like around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, depending on what you got to do that day. Hopefully you don't got nothing to do. Go in the bathroom, wash your face, brush your dirty ass teeth, and then you sit down your fucking ass and you put in Gears 3. You don't have to worry about going to the store, waiting to the stores to open at 10 or 11 o'clock. You already have the game right there marinating overnight inside your fucking living room while you're sleeping. It's like a present waiting for you for Christmas. And you know it's there. All you gotta do is wake up and open it and do it. And yeah, that's the point of going to a midnight launch for you rookies out there that be always asking that dumbass question. Don't mean to be too harsh on you, but that's a dumbass question. Next topic. Spit game. And that is what I'm about to do right now. Talking about Gears of War 3 again. Now, I just want to touch on a comment that a friend of a friend had made. Talking about, you know, he picked up the game. He had the game because he got a modded 360, so he had the game a week early. And I didn't doubt him, you know. It's a lot of people that got modded 360s that picked the game up early, but the only downfall is they can't play online, and some features within the game doesn't work or doesn't look right, you know. But he claims that Gears of War 3 is exactly the same as Gears 2. There's not much changed. It's the same weapons. It's nothing like the beta. The multiplayer is nothing like the beta. But correct me if I'm wrong. Whoever has a modded 360 that can get free games cannot play online, and he admitted that. Yeah, I can't play online, but me and my friend play split screen. Dude, split screen don't count. The fuck you talking about? That shit don't count. So, you know, this just a little hater, you know. He probably like 10 or 11 anyways. What the hell does he know? No offense to anybody out there. I'm just saying, you know, he didn't know nothing at least. Talking about it's exactly the same. Dude, you know how much new feature? Oh, man, it's calm down, Hirsch. Anyways, next up, we got gaming news. Okay? In the gaming news, if you guys haven't realized yet, they put in Crysis, the very first Crysis game, on the consoles. They boast that they're going to have advanced or enhanced explosions and stuff like that, and a couple of other enhanced features. I will tell you this right here. I know you guys get tired of me saying it. The consoles are old. The consoles is like a 5 or 6 year old graphics card. That's basically what it is. And anybody that's a PC fanboy and that game on PC know that a graphics card that's only 2 years old is old. It's pretty much half its life already, just in 2 years. So a graphics card that's like 5 years old, that graphics card is dead, pretty much. You know, that's an old ass graphics card. So a console that you can't swap out stuff with, you know, it's just a standard console, that shit is old. And I'm not talking about none of you guys out there, because I mean, you can see the PS3 and the 360 and the PS2 right there. So I'm a original console gamer, but I'm just saying, they're selling you guys a dream. That's putting it in a short way. It's selling you guys a dream. Basically, a Radeon, I'll do Radeon graphics cards, or ATI graphics card. A Radeon 40, what is it called? A 4850 is equivalent to a console right now. And that's a 5-year-old graphics card. That graphics card can run Crysis at medium settings. You know, you can get away with medium settings or whatever, and at 1080p, you know. With a couple of other things turned off to make it run at like 40 frames per second. And you know, that's pretty much what y'all gonna be able to do. You know, medium settings, 1080p. You know, a couple of things tweaked. I can never say that word. Anti-scropic filter, not at times 16. It's not gonna happen. You know, you're not gonna get that view distance and still get 40 or 30 frames per second. It's gonna be turned down to like times 8 or something like that. Anti-aliasing, of course, it's gonna be turned off because that uses more of the whatever is rendering that game. It uses more power, you know, to get those smooth edges and stuff like that to make the game even more realistic. But as far as how it looks on a PC, you know, when you grab an enemy by his throat and you can see his face and like you're looking at a real person with the little pores and stuff, and it just looks like you're looking at the real person, you're not going to get that. Or when you're looking at the water and you see little fish swimming in like super real water, or you know, you can see the itty bitty grass, I mean not grass, but sand grains inside the sand and stuff. You're not going to see none of that inside the console version. They're selling you a dream. They talking about, oh, it's going to look better than the PC version. It's going to look good for console standards, but for compared to the actual original game, no sir. Next up, subscriber Sundays. You know, I decided to bring this intro or this video. I decided to bring this segment up before the last segment instead of putting this in the last segment, so I can put people's name right there that I chose beforehand instead of putting it way at the end. And then at the end, I'm going to actually put their link up so you can click on it. But the person I chose for this subscriber Sunday, when I looked at my people that subscribe to me on Sundays, looked at their videos and stuff like that, I chose my boy Freddy Frego. You understand? With his Killzone 3 multiplayer gameplay, he was kicking ass, taking names and stuff like that. My boy Freddy Frego, KDM, you know what it be. Yeah, he was getting off inside that video, you know. So I decided to put his video up, you know. So yeah, don't be hating. Outro. So I only got one segment to touch on before I end this Universal Gamer, you know. In my outro segment, I want to talk about my Halo Reach custom games lobby jump off this Saturday and Sunday. It was just going to be Saturday only, but one of my friends on Xbox Live, which is a viewer of my YouTube channel, also asked me to put it. Could I do it on Sunday also as well? And I thought about it. I was like, hey, what I'm doing on Sunday? I really got nothing to do on Sunday. Okay, we can do it on Sunday and Saturday. No big deal to me, you know. So it's Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, though, is when I'm going to actually use the footage to film the Zombie Mall movie. So for those of you that haven't seen the Zombie Mansion movie, you know, I will put a link right there, but I want to interfere with my boy Freddy Frego, you know, YouTube link. You guys might click on that and not even don't click on his at the end of this video. So, you know, just gonna tell you guys to go ahead and go to my channel and find that video or whatever. My Zombie Mansion movie. It's pretty cool. It took me about 5 days to a week. The Zombie Mall movie is gonna take me about a week, so don't be keep on. A lot of people, I know you guys, you know, want to see the movie. I know you was happy about being inside of it, but don't be keep on sending me a whole bunch of messages. Hey man, is the movie done? Is the movie done? Did you upload it yet? These things takes time. Like, it's not nothing that you can do overnight. It's not that simple. You know, you gotta get the different kill shots, different kill angles. Make sure you get the best ones. You gotta watch the clip. I gotta literally get into Halo Reach Theater and watch that clip for about 5 hours straight to make sure I got every single person's aspect, see who got the sick ass kills at this in particular point in time, and make it seem like as if it's a continuous video, as if it's one kill to the next one to the next one to the next one, without going back in time and getting a different kill that somebody got before another kill had came up or something. Like, you guys get what I'm saying. So that's why it's hard for me to get everybody's perspective or whatever. And then after that, I gotta import all the media from my camera to Sony Vegas. I gotta put it in order, you know, make sure I edit it, cut little clips, little parts out, put little transitions, put little film effects, put all kind of other stuff. Type in different, like when I had the names above people, even that is time consuming. You know, I gotta make sure I got the right shot. I gotta make sure the camera's angled the right way. Even if I had a capture card, it's still the same process. You know, you gotta keep on. I mean, so even once you get to the editor, that's when your problems come. Not really problems, but that's when your hard work comes. You know, so, and then putting the music in, that's when, you know, you got to choose the right music. You know, and you got to make sure it's not copyrighted music where it's not, YouTube is not gonna let you use it. So that's another issue right there. It just takes a long time. It takes its time. You know. So with that said, my boy Freddy Frego video is up there, and you guys can click on that. So, oh yeah, and just for the record, as far as the Halo Reach custom games lobby, the maps I will be doing is, first up, Zombie Island, which was Predator Island at first, but Bungie named it Blam because they don't want to use, I can't use the name Predator because it's, you know, copyrights issues. So Zombie Island, Zombie Mansion, and then Zombie Mall, and then Small Town, which is a Slayer map, but a lot of people love it though because it's like mayhem everywhere, and you switch sides and stuff like that each round, and it's fun as hell. So, and it will be, I almost forgot about the time, it will be at 1 o'clock Pacific time. So, you know, on the West Coast around California and stuff like that, you know, that's Pacific time. Anywhere around there, around California time, 1 o'clock. Anywhere Central America, that's 2 o'clock. And on the East side, East Coast, that's 3 o'clock. So Central America, if you live in Central America, you know, that's 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern, that's 3 o'clock. And if you don't know where you live at, if you don't know if you're Central or Eastern or Southern or something like that, then obviously you don't need to be playing nothing at all. You need to be going back to school and figure out where you live at. So with that said, once again, nobody under 10 years old inside my lobby. I do not want that at all. You know, I know I got a lot of different type of fans that watches my videos, especially my Halo videos, of course, because that appeals to a lot of different ages. But I just ask nobody under 10 years old or 10 years old and older. You got to be, you know, at least, you know. So with that said, it's been your boy New Side by the Universal Gamer. Thank you guys for watching, and be looking out for my next Universal Gamer coming up next week, and some Gears of War 3 gameplay and a montage for me and my girl DarkXShade. You know, we're gonna do it big, all kind of different kind of montages we're gonna have and stuff like that. Come at you guys crazy and direct, and when Modern Warfare 3 come out, you know we're gonna do something sexy with that. So with that said, it's been your boy New Side by the Universal Gamer. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of this motherfucker.